Vicky Skoulou. I'm a lecturer in Hull University in the discipline of chemical engineering.
Around age 16 you were interested in fashion and designing.
Yeah.
If you had the options then, would you have gone down the fashion route, do you think?
I was following that as a hobby. I knew that I would like to do something not only artistic, because I knew who I was, and I knew that I can do well also in science. But I wanted, probably I made a decision because in chemical engineering you design processes, something that it would be more, I thought that this profession is quite creative. You always have to build something, have to design something, have to take something from the design, scale it up and bring a real product and make a real product. A surprising fact that I never thought about was that in Mediterranean many female students follow engineering. When I was a PhD student and to my undergraduate studies, I completed everything in Greece. We were almost, in chemical engineering, we were almost 50% female in a lecture theatre of 111, I still remember the number. When I moved as an academic and I followed a career as an academic here, I realized that this is not happening here. Hardly 10% maybe of our students, we have female engineers. The opposite is happening in other areas of the world. I believe that in the UK, because I'm discussing a lot with students, they don't know exactly what an engineer can do. They feel that it is only building things, while engineers also working in banking systems, nearby in a medical profession with doctors. They can work even in big companies in managerial positions. So maybe that is what makes the difference.
So what do you feel the UK is doing wrong in that perspective? Is there anything, clear differences you can see that Greece does to promote the Mediterranean?
No. The strange thing is that there is not at all. UK, I think, does very well by promoting sciences. Maybe it is the educational system from early ages. This is also a question for me. Why so much difference in gender balance? I never thought, to be honest, what a chemical engineer would be. As I told you, I chose my profession for a specific reason, because it helped me with my to express my creativity and all these things. But I believe during the years, as I meet several people of different ages, different countries, outside of the professional sector, I believe that they hear chemical engineering and they say, oh, this is a very difficult profession. And my answer is always, if you tell me that you are a doctor, for me it is a very difficult profession. Nothing is difficult unless you will put the appropriate effort in understanding things, in creating things. Another misperception is that chemical engineering is best suited to men. It is, I would say it is in some sectors. I could never imagine myself be on a platform inside the North Sea, to be honest. Engineering is not only that. I was a researcher many years in chemical, and I am a researcher dealing with all the fields that I said, and I'm still continuing my research in chemical laboratories, but there are so many other sectors where a chemical engineer can employ. I believe as the years go by, I see that people are changing a little bit the perception, but when they are changing is when they are better informed. Seeing my colleagues and my students progressing through that route, through chemical engineering, I really love my profession. And I can understand them very well when they have a very good achievement, how proud and how filled they feel about that. And I think this is the most rewarding part, to show other people that they can not only do as good as I did it, but they can even be better than me. So what I say to them is, step from here, from University of Hull, and go a step further. You can become better. And this is what I believe, this is what at the end we want. That's why we are here, to help them to progress in their lives.